Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of Starting From Scratch. So I want to hit you guys with just a quick disclaimer. I'm actually kind of got the El Clasico game on in the background, so if I hear the commentator going wild, then I'm just going to have to quickly pause the commentary and I'll get straight back into it. So if it's a little bit choppy or whatever, it's probably because either Barca or Real Madrid have scored. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about Starting From Scratch. So I don't know what it is, but people just seem to want to play low chemistry games. They've got a low chemistry team against my relatively high one. Now, it's not high, but it is getting there. It's around 76 at the moment. We're starting to really sort of mold into that Bundesliga squad that we were kind of hoping for, but that might end up changing. But I do have Perisic. Perisic, a wonderful, wonderful ball played into Ku there, my center attacking mid that I got for pretty much nothing as well. He was really cheap, but he's a great pickup. He's got 4-star skills, so I'd recommend him as an attacking midfielder if you don't have that many coins and you're just looking for a cheap Bundesliga player. Now, I've got Juve. I've got, I'm still using that center forward who's playing as striker at the moment. Here he is. He's on the ball now. Not even going to try and pronounce that, but he's actually being quality. As you can see, he takes it round the keeper and ends up finessing that into the back of the net. Now, we're 2-0 up. Things are looking fine and dandy. Really happy with the way things are going. He makes a fantastic run there. He's not the quickest of strikers, but he does a good job of just holding off his defender. And to be honest with you, the reason why my player probably got past him was due to the fact that I have better chemistry than him, I reckon. You'll find that with low chemistry, you find that you don't win a lot of the 50-50 balls. You find that your players are a lot weaker than usual. You find just a lot of that sort of stuff. But a really poor clearance on my part means that he gets away with that, and he ends up pushing away my centre-back, I think it was, and Shamak, of all people, ends up getting a goal. So like I said, a little bit disappointed with that, and you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But unfortunately, for some reason, that was a penalty. Now, I have no fucking idea how in the world that was a penalty, but supposedly that was a penalty. For me, that was just a clinical tackle. He takes it round on the left foot. Yes, he kind of comes from a little bit from behind, but he completely gets the ball, ends up going out for a fucking throw-in. Yeah, it was still a penalty. So I got done in the arse, kind of. One, a poor clearance from my keeper, or me, if you will, and another one was just a bullshit penalty. And those are the sort of things that, you know, I can't really, you know, I can't do anything about it. Good news is that we got 2 goals ourselves, which meant that we at least got 1 point from it. Or this wasn't actually in division, so I guess we just got the coinage, got the money for it, which I'm happy with, and I'm looking forward to getting involved in divisions once I've created my nice team. And as you can see, 12 shots, 10 on target. Unfortunately, only 2 of those went in, but we're not in a position to complain. Like I said, it was 2-2, but in these single match games, guys, they actually go on, and you obviously have to go on, play extra time, penalties, all that shenanigans. So it was going to be pretty close, but it didn't take long till Westerman. He was another signing of mine that I made, another cheap Bundesliga player who just seems to be absolute quality, and I'd recommend him to you guys if you're looking for a cheap player. So he's a center back, and he actually scored a really nice header. That was fantastic from him. And there, would you like some salt with those chips? That right there for me is just a nail in the coffin. That unknown center forward that I have from Germany is just playing really, really well. So, you know, I'm not in a rush to go ahead and substitute him, but I am going to be keeping an eye out. You know, where would you guys like to see me improve next? I've definitely got to sort out a center defensive midfielder, and then possibly even another center back in the near future. But we wanted to also take a look at a goalkeeping position. At the moment, I have, you know, an average, not so good goalkeeper. So I really wanted to kind of sort that out. There's a few players that I really like in the Bundesliga who are great goalkeepers. You got Weidenfeller, the Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper. I believe I pronounced that correctly. We also have Ter Stegen as well. Here he is. Very cheap considering how good he is. You also got Leno. I believe his first name is Bernard. I think that's what it is. Anyways, Ter Stegen and Leno, both very, very good players, and they look like they could do the job for me. There's also Wies as well who could do the job. All these players are relatively cheap, but I didn't want to have to shell out 1,000 coins. As you can see, I wanted them to have that glove chemistry style, because the glove chemistry style for me is just amazing on goalkeepers. I would recommend them to you guys if you're struggling to figure out a really good sort of chemistry style for your keepers. I would definitely recommend glove over the cat or the wall or any of those. Definitely like that one the most. So keep that in mind. But as you can see, when you start adding chemistry styles into the filter, it all gets a little bit crazy and very, very expensive. So I ended up not really finding one that would suit me just just yet, so you guys have to wait until the next episode to see which one I pick up. But this Bundesliga side is coming along very nicely. I hope you guys are enjoying this particular series. If you guys would be kind enough to leave a like to show your support for this series, that would be very much appreciated. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.